Welcome back to Tourist Tuesday. We are officially in the creepy, spooky Halloween season, so I thought that we would spend the next couple weeks touring a few of our favorite, possibly haunted spots around the state of Kansas. So let's go check them out. Starting with a local southeast Kansas site, the Brown Mansion sits atop a hillside in Coffeyville and is a fantastic example of grandeur, inside and out. W.P. Brown made his fortune in natural gas and showed off his wealth through his grand 3-story, 16-room neoclassic mansion built in 1904. Although prosperous in business, his personal life was less than grand. Only one of W.P. and his wife Nancy's children, Violet, survived to adulthood, and she eventually inherited the house. 2 of their sons died in infancy. Another died of pneumonia when he was 4. An 11-year-old son died in his 3rd-floor bedroom from type 1 diabetes before insulin injections became a treatment. Violet eventually sold the mansion to the Coffeyville Historical Society in her old age, and the house retains the Browns' furniture and decorations. Maybe that's why the Browns haven't stopped haunting the place. Reportedly, Violet sometimes dances on the 3rd floor, while Brother Donald plays there. However, Nancy cries out from outside his bedroom. W.P. smokes his pipe in the living room and the library, and sometimes his ghost is visible, but sometimes only the pipe's aroma is apparent. Finally, their servant Charlie sits in his basement bedroom or stands by the front door. Go take a tour. Maybe you'll have a ghostly encounter there. A quirky spot, mostly eerie because of its location in a cemetery, is the Davis Memorial in Mount Hope Cemetery in Hiawatha. Story has it that John Davis came to Hiawatha in 1879 as a young man and married Sarah Hart, the daughter of his employer. Her family didn't approve. The Davises then started their own farm and grew their wealth, although living very frugally their whole 50-year marriage. Sarah died in 1930, and John became eccentric, spending their wealth on Sarah's grave, some say to keep her family from getting an inheritance. It is estimated that he frivolously spent $4 to $5 million in today's money on the Davis Memorial. This was during the Great Depression, which caused hard feelings between Davis and the townspeople, who desperately wanted help building a new hospital. The memorial itself includes 11 life-size statues of John and Sarah Davis throughout their lives, made of Italian marble, many stone urns, and a marble canopy that is reported as weighing over 50 tons, as well as a marble granite wall surrounding the memorial to keep people from entering. This is definitely an unusual sight to see in a creepy setting. An important site from the Bleeding Kansas era in Kansas history is the Mariah Day Scene Massacre site near Trading Post in Lynn County, just on the Kansas-Missouri border. During the territorial Bleeding Kansas era, pro-slavery Missourians crossed over into Kansas territory to raid anti-slavery towns and harass free staters. On May 19, 1858, Charles Hamilton, a Missouri bushwhacker, and his men rode into Trading Post and took 11 free staters captive. The captives were taken to a ravine outside of town and fired upon, which killed 5 of the men, injuring 5 more, and 1 was able to escape. A state historical site today, this site is a very peaceful, isolated memorial area, but also a little eerie, especially knowing what events unfolded at that very spot. Come back next week for some more haunted Kansas places in a brand new Tourist Tuesday episode.